Hello, I'm maybeXToyGam, welcome back to the video. So yes, I really do have a dabbing armor stand in my Minecraft creative world, but today's video is not about that. Instead it is about the fact that it's vaguely the festive season of the year. I don't know when that starts and ends, but it's vaguely the festive time of year, so I figured I'd do one of my favorite types of videos to make, and that is giving you a tour of my creative world. There's always stuff being added and removed, so it's fun to do a little update tour every now and then, but why not, make it a bit more interesting than that, and give you a tour of my entire creative world in the Festive Mashup pack. Given that this is like the one, like 2-week period of the year where we can do that, let's do that today. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Let's get straight into it by magically transitioning there now. So please do remember to like the video because it helps out the channel a lot, and honestly it's all I want for Christmas. You might be thinking, what can I get Toycat for Christmas? What would he appreciate? Or how can I give back for the video? And the easiest way would just be a simple like on the video. It's all I ask for, and if you really want to go all out on your Christmas gift this year, make sure you bell me. So with that said, let's get straight into this texture pack because I feel like it's one of the less intrusive texture packs. Although when you look at the grass you can see like, oh, it's all very, very Christmassy, but the truth is there's a lot of things that existed before look almost exactly the same now, with very few and very interesting exceptions to that, at least so far, and that is the TU60 sign, which was red and orange I think before because it was mushroom block. Now it's green and orange, so it's actually a way more complementary setup here. Oh, also look, the armor stands are actually, they're like little Santas. That is a really cool little feature I didn't spot before, but that's a really fun little feature in this update. It looks like armor stands are actually little Santa things because they've got the belts and everything, and that means you can have Dabbing Santa officially confirmed in this up. Okay, if that's not enough to make you want to try out this texture pack, I don't know what it is. But no, basically it's a fun way for me to tour around the world and also see what my world looks like in these texture packs. And you can see how lots of builds, like the things over there, surprisingly look the same. And then lots of other things, like this cube, just entirely changes. Like, I think this was meant to be green shulker boxes, but now they're like green with some red. It looks super, super Christmassy though, so there's not too much I can fault there. Stuff like my bat thing, again, it looks like a frosted Christmas bat. I know it's not finished, but it's like 80% of the way there. Although, actually, though, that looks kind of concerning down there. Then you look around the rest of this stuff, like my derpy Triforce and the derpy Creeper. They're like extra derpy here, it seems. Looking over to here, you can see the TU50. So this was TU60. As you can see, the stuff in this part of the world that changed seems to be mostly just like the cauldrons and the mushrooms. Although look how much the cauldrons have changed. They're red. They got white tops to them. The water changes color and it changes the inside of the cauldron. Which actually, I feel like that's got to be used. Oh no, this is water. This is... Actually, I'm not even sure. That's I guess this is some color of dye. It must be blue, and this is just default water, or this is non-filled, and this is blue water. That's confusing stuff actually. But yeah, as you can see, the potions look even more different because they've got this cool, like again, it looks like some murky water. I don't know how to describe it, but it looks great. In fact, all the dyes look pretty great in this, and I love that when they added this thing to the update, they added 16 colors of dye. A video I usually make every update is like all the new festive features in this update, and I guess this will be a cool thing to check out on each of them. Maybe we'll do that sometime, maybe we won't, but it's something worth mentioning before we move on to the TU43 and TU 54 part of the world. So again, they're very close together, so we'll just kind of go over them as one. First of all, the Woodland Mansion, as you can see, surprisingly, I wouldn't have expected this, actually looks kind of Christmassy. I guess it already looked kind of Christmassy because it's red and white, but like look inside this thing. This looks like an inviting home where Santa's going to come and give you a gift or something. But pro tip, that's not actually what happens here. But it's, again, look how wonderful this place looks on the inside. I really do quite like that. So, again, I know most people don't build Woodland Mansions in creative, but guess what? We've done it regardless, and I guess looks kind of interesting here. Also, all the trees, they look pretty Christmassy, all my fake little trees over here. And my bed looks exactly like a bed. I think they left concrete alone entirely in this texture pack. Like, yeah, this is just concrete. Like, it's got a tiny texture, like, change there, but it looks literally identical. Maybe even better in this texture pack than default. Same with the Tome of Undying. In fact, yeah, most of these things have had pretty positive changes, like the llama. The llama looks Christmassy though, besides like a few mess ups, like the mouth is like made of Christmas presents. The llama just looks more festive and more Christmassy, and that's great that pretty much every big build around here, like, oh look, we got the polar bear too, same thing, he looks just a bit more festive. I actually kind of like that. I feel like it fulfills that promise of like, guess what, we're gonna make you feel like you're in the Christmas spirit while you build in Minecraft, and as long as you're not building with like certain blocks, like what is this, grey wool, pink wool, I mean, how is that pink wool? But as long as you're not building certain blocks, you know, your existing builds will work just fine, and you can have fun. Like, if I wanted to, you know, build on, you know, Christmas, whatever, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, whatever the day is the most festive day of the year for you, I feel like you could do so pretty fine for most blocks. And if you want to build something particularly festive, if you look around here, you can see there's, like, really specific blocks you have for that, and that's interesting if you ask me. So we could, actually, what we could do is we could put pink wool over everything. Again, I'm not going to recommend this, because I don't use this only in this texture pack, but if you wanted to, just for today, oh, where is pink wool? I don't even know, honestly. This one. We could just, like, throw Christmas presents on everything, and now there'll be Christmas presents everywhere. So we'll do that as we go around, and then we'll just exit without saving. Let's move on to the shield here. Again, the shield looks okay, but yeah, so, okay, not too great. The Minecon logo, though, again, same thing, where it looks just as good as before, but because everything else around it looks kind of weird, it looks extra good in my opinion. And that's just my opinion. Nether Portal Cube is looking, I mean, I like this look a little bit more, but it means the ceiling doesn't blend with it as well, so mistakes were made there. But I think I like the blue Nether Portal Cube way more than I like the purple Nether Portal Cube. Like, this looks like a really sleek piece of design. Like, if I could make it that way in default Minecraft, I probably would. TE46 now over here. As you can see, the billion minecarts looking just as snazzy in this as they would by default. However, oh, this is an ugly block right here. The minecart elevator is this chiseled stone, I guess? Yeah, chiseled stone. I mean, it's got a ruby on it or something, but ooh, not so proud of that. We're going to keep on heading around the outside, because then we can, like, close in on the inside. We've got Majura's mask over here. I think it's got the same kind of treatment. I mean, not too much to say there, besides, like, oh, man. Those eye corners make it look like a really, like, ice-strained mask. Like, yeah, I'm really awake, even though it's a mask. You know, whatever. I haven't played all the way through that game yet. I'll be honest with you. I've got it on the 3DS, though. Someday. You know, maybe over the Christmas times. That'd be a good time. So, then we got my Toy Cat logo made out of Nether brick. Timeless, I think you'll find. The little quartz logo saying Andrew. Little bit of perfect beauty, I think you'll find there. We got a sign saying hi. Little bit messed up, if you ask me. Okay, this is one of my favorite things. This was YouTube comments build a house. I was like, yeah, maybe the YouTube comments can come together and we can build something amazing. And this was what they built. Like, you know, every YouTube comment was one block, and it took me hours and hours and hours to do this, and I guess the best thing we got achieved was an explosion. But it looks pretty okay in this texture pack, though. Like, I feel like it's better because it's a mess, and the texture pack just makes it even more of a mess, so perfection, if you ask me. Then we've got the panda bear over here. Again, I feel like if panda bears are in the game, this is the cutest form of them, clearly, if you can ignore the markings. The twin towers over here are just like, ooh, lots of detail missing. My danger sign doesn't seem to be working correctly. Oh, I removed lots of the stuff, but still, kind of missing something there. We've got, for some reason, my Toy Cat skin is just, you know, I've darkened a few tones, because I guess this is the southern hemisphere, and I've been sunbathing in the Christmas, and that's why this happened. Steve has had something horrible, like some horrible operation on his body, all over it. However, the rainbow beacon is still looking just as beautiful as it ever did. I kind of want to make like a mega rainbow beacon in this world, like one with like 15 or as many shades of color as you can actually have. But you know, that's a future little goal that maybe we'll move into, because this world is so huge. You don't appreciate it till you realize like you can fly all the way across it, and the stuff just doesn't seem to stop. Giant pumpkin pie, also looking pretty great, I think. Like, again, it must be something about the surroundings, but the colors just look so much more vibrant on certain things here. Like, even though it's ruined stuff like, look over here. Well, actually, swearing's okay. Look at the golden apple. The golden apple looks like, ooh, I'm not sure what that looks like. But even though it's ruined certain things get a real boost from this. Like, look at the enchantment table. Maybe it's just because by comparison to, like, the things with, like, presents in their mouth, it's not bad. This looks beautiful. Like, this is, like, really, really nice. It's kind of nice. It's kind of fun, like, when you see something like this that wasn't designed to look good in the first place. Seeing how it looks in different texture packs, every now and then you accidentally create something which is actually pretty good in that. So that logically leads us to the next place on this, which is, will the llama salot look perfect and brilliant in this texture pack? And the answer to that question, the 180, is okay. I think we can conclude no, but you've got to admit, he looks better in comparison to his surroundings here. Oh look, the zombie horsemen, they wear sweaters on Christmas. See, that's wholesome and festive, if you ask me. So, yeah, looking around the rest of this, I think we're not going to find anything, like, massively significant. I'm going to do, like, a quick scan around here. But, yeah, for now, this is what my world looks like in the festive texture pack. If you haven't seen it in a while, hopefully you do all enjoy this, like, once a year kind of look around it. I know, like, seeing it only in the festive is a weird way to see stuff like this, but I think it's kind of a fun and interesting way to do things, and I'm curious as to how much further we'll expand out next year. Like, at one point, that Nether Portal cube was so far away from any buildings, now it's, like, right here. At some point, you know, like, all this was meant to be so far away I couldn't even see the rest of the world. Oh, that is the edge of the world. But, like, I couldn't see anything from here. It was just blank until the edge, and now this is just, like, a thing that exists. And it's kind of crazy to me that this world is expanding so fast. We've hit 2 of the borders already, and we're rapidly heading towards the other 3, I guess. But yeah, it's a really fun world. I'm glad that I can just have a world where I play around and make videos. Like, I swear, out of my, like, 4,000 something videos, about 1,000 and something were made in this world. So it's kind of nostalgic to me to be like, oh, this was a video on terrible building blocks, probably. This was a video on, like, all the types of food and me rating them by tiers. It's kind of cool to, like, see the things bit by bit. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you got something from this. Because, also, look, okay, wait, that PlayStation controller. That looks like a woolly, like, PlayStation controller jumper, like a jumper, but for your PS4 controller. So I'm just saying, if that exists, then I'm gonna go get that as a present for my PlayStation 4 now. So thank you very much for watching the video. Like if you liked it, share it if you really liked it, and make sure, if you want to just do one thing for me this Christmas, turn on notifications, because with the current YouTube world, you know how it is, like, it's kill or be killed. I'd rather, well, I mean, I guess I'm not killing anyone, but okay, I guess it's be killed or don't be killed, and in that case, the best way for you to help me avoid that is to turn on notifications so you see these videos daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.